Hi, and welcome back to Pixie's Projects, or welcome in if you're new. Today we're doing another tag video. This one is brought to us by Amanda Colors and Disney Meg's Coloring, and I was tagged in it by Anne from Pretty Pages 71. So with a tag video, you know what that means. David's here again.
Hi!
And today we're coloring in Hello Autumn by Alexandra Dannenmann, and I'm doing this as a buddy color with Jackie Conrad from Instagram, who you can find on the screen right now. Go check her out. Her coloring's phenomenal. We're also using Crazart Pencils and some Jelly Roll gel pens. So let's get this thing started.
Hi everybody, I'm back!
It wouldn't be a tag video without David in it, so if you know, you know. If you've been here, you've heard them before. This is my partner David, and when it's time to do a tag video, I drag him in because I can't answer questions while I color.
Sometimes literally dragging.
Yes, and now we're not even coloring while we're doing it. I'm pre-coloring, and now we're just sitting around chatting with each other, so I hope you enjoy it.
Fun, fun, fun.
All right, if you want to start asking.
Okay, question number 1. What is your favorite thing to color in season? Yes, I know, it's autumn. What's your favorite thing to color in autumn? She's rolling her eyes so hard, I think she just saw her brain.
I'm about to slap you with the cat, except I like the cat. Anyway, my favorite thing to color in the autumn is the same as it is the rest of the year. I'm not a seasonal colorist. I color what I want. I do tend to do a few more, like 20 more Halloween pages in October because no one gives me grief about it, but I color Halloween all year as well. So yeah, I'm just not a seasonal colorist, so it doesn't really, the season doesn't affect what's going to come out of my pencils.
And I generally don't color things unless, they're like plastic models and things like that. I do a different kind of coloring.
Or the few times I've actually forced you to color.
Yes.
Yeah, I should go find your personal Instagram that you let die when you got your professional one and pull the pages up and put them... I feel like that's not even a consent thing since they're public. I'm going to pull David's pictures and post them on the screen.
Kill that thing fast.
You can't kill anything fast enough for me not to get them. You have to walk downstairs to kill them. I'm right here. You're not going to kill them. You can't kill them.
Question number 2.
Also, I own them. I actually have, they're in my possession.
Yes, I know.
I can take better pictures of them.
Go for it.
Anyway.
All right. Question number 2. What are your favorite colors to use on autumn pages?
All of them? the page that you're looking at while I'm talking to you. I'm opening it up now so I can say. Yeah, I mean, it's got your orange on it, but every other color's on there too. The only thing we're missing is purple. So yeah, all of them.
Okay.
I guess this isn't really one you can answer the questions.
Not really.
Sorry. When you get to one that's not coloring related, you can answer one.
Well, yeah.
All right.
That's what I kind of figured. All right. Question number 3. What is your favorite autumn scent?
I'm looking at my candle. Weekend flannel.
She literally just reached over, spun the candle that is on her desk around so that she could see the name of it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm looking at the candle. It's smoked cedar, fresh clove bud, and warm amber. So warm embers. Oh my goodness, I'm blind. But yeah, I like the smell of that. And I like the smell of the bonfire. If we're outside, we usually try to light a fire. Love that smell.
I was actually going to say my favorites are burning wood, sandalwood, and cloves.
Fair. I associate cloves with Christmas more often. But, yeah.
All right. Question number 4. What is your favorite autumn decor?
I don't do... What? Okay, I'm just like having a little blip. We were doing the coloring scare tag, and there was a thing about decor for Christmas and autumn or whatever. When do you decorate? We don't do decor. We do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's a free-for-all here. So yeah, we don't have fall decor. We have Halloween stuff that we have up all year round because we like it. And I don't do fall decor.
Yeah, our house generally ends up either bright pink and cutesy or dark and spooky with skulls and cobwebs and,
or witchy,
stuff.
Depending on where you are in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do like on Thanksgiving Day in the morning, me or my middle kid, usually a combo of the two, will make some sort of tablescape for the holiday by collecting rocks and twigs and leaves. But that's about the extent of it.
That one with the folded napkins.
Hey, they make really good folded napkins.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying, they come in at like, what was it last year? 9 o'clock in the morning. Do you have any fabric napkins?
Yeah. Every year we do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, question number 5. What is your favorite autumn food?
Well, for Halloween, we have to have bacon soup every year.
Yes.
A big pot of bacon soup gets made. If you want to know what that is, let me know in the comments. I'll send you the recipe. It's silly and ridiculous, but it's a childhood holdover. And then when my kids were little and we'd go trick-or-treating, I would start it in the slow cooker before we went out. They'd come in after trick-or-treating. We watched the Flyers game, and we'd eat the bacon soup. And then David came along and adopted the bacon soup and is looking forward to it because we've got a couple more weeks.
Okay, folks, what she's not telling you is she makes about 4 gallons of this soup. And it doesn't last 3 hours. There are no leftovers. We don't freeze any. She makes it, and it just disappears.
It gets inhaled.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I generally have 4 or 5 bowls of it. But, yeah, it does not last.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's Brenna's favorite holiday food. No matter what whatever holiday we're on, it's always a bacon soup. I'd ask her. And also, if you hear noises, she has her girlfriend over, and they just yell, like, all the time. So, because I've already heard them when we came upstairs. But, yeah, the bacon soup's a big deal. And then, favorite holiday food? Mashed potatoes. Or favorite seasonal food? Mashed potatoes, because Thanksgiving. I send out a text to everybody that's coming to dinner. Give me your one must-have on the table, and at least 4 or 5 of the replies are mashed potatoes.
Except that the one that comes in like 3 seconds after you send the text is the same kid that inhales the bacon soup.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't even have to ask Brennan. I know it's mashed potatoes.
Not.
We used to call her the carb queen when she was little. If it had carbs, she's still like that. If it has carbs, she's eating it.
Mm-hmm. And somehow manages to gain no weight.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. If I'm not, I'll cut it. This child is actually like counting calories, but in the opposite direction.
As in trying to eat enough to stay alive.
Yeah, like she stopped at Wawa and got something the other day, and she's like, my calorie count's too low. Or the double burger thing from Burger King, because this is like 2,000 calories. I'll get them all right here. I'm like, this is not how any of it works.
All right. Question number 6. What is your favorite autumn activity?
The bonfires. No, like beer and a bonfire and a little bit chilly out. It's nice. Mm-hmm. But if I have to pick like a real activity as opposed to sitting in my lawn chair out back. No, I like going to the orchard, especially like, well, we haven't done it in years, but Highland Orchards and getting the apple cider donut. That's a good thing.
Fair enough.
And don't go to Lynn Villa anymore because of the $45 pumpkins. But yeah, apple cider donuts from the orchard, or just being out back in the bonfire with the beer, which was really nice. We did that last weekend. I liked it.
Bonfire, good. Beer, not so much, just because I'm not a beer person. Question number 7. What coloring book do you feel most embodies autumn?
Okay, so that's 2 things for me, because autumn is Halloween, and that's about all it is. So any of the Alan Robert Beauty of Horror books or his Halloween book are the embodiment of Halloween. That being said, sorry if you hear my chair squeak. Recent purchases that I'm absolutely loving, to the tune of I've done 3 or 4 pages in each book already, is Hello Autumn by Alexandra Dannenmann. I think it's just awesome. And Hello Beautiful Fall, I believe it's called, by Jen Racine. If I remember, I'll put both of the book covers on the screen for you. But yeah, I'm at least 6 pages deep between the 2 books, which is an unheard of thing for me. So, those are pretty good.
Mine's a cop-out, because I know absolutely nothing about any of these coloring books.
Except that's not true.
I'm going to say 50 Autumn Miniatures by...
Wait, I want to know if you can get this.
Angel Kova. I don't know the first name. I don't
oh
know
my
the first
goodness,
name,
that's wicked. All right. He's I don't know what it's called. It's not Stockholm syndrome, but he's learning by osmosis or something.
Please help me.
He just knows way more about coloring books than he actually thinks he does, which gives me a really good video idea.
No.
You can't say no. And now you're just going to look foolish when the videos come out when you're in them.
I know.
But yeah, that was a really good guess. It's Camellia Angekova. And...
What? I just didn't get the first name.
Yeah, didn't I just do a page in there? That's the page I... No, it's not. I thought it was the page you helped me edit my audio for, but that's not the one. Dang, that was pretty good. Oh, what else can you pull out of your butt?
I am not going to answer that question.
I just meant knowledge-wise.
Question number 8. Do you have any autumn traditions?
Bacon soup.
I know, I was just going to say, we just went over this.
Bonfires.
Bacon soup, bonfires.
Putting up the Halloween wreath.
Yeah.
Because I have to have... My studio has to have a wreath on the door all year round. So I've been making them and making sure I have them for every little tiny holiday I want them for. That's it. That's the decor that everybody's talking about. Yes, okay, I have decor now. It's a wreath. I stick it on the door and the season changes and I put the next one up.
She has one for Valentine's Day. She's got one for Easter. She's got one for spring. She's got one for Christmas.
Summer,
Thanksgiving, Halloween. Basically, if there's a holiday somewhere, she got a wreath for it.
Oh, we got to make one for Pirate Day. Because there's nothing in September. It's never anything fun. Pirate Days in September. Talk like a pirate.
I think me can help you with that.
I'll do it myself.
Of course you will. All right. And
love you, though.
The only other tradition, or the other, tradition that I have ever had is I like watching the kids walk by. You know, they generally don't come to our house unless we have the other person that lives here sitting out front and laughing at them.
Yes. For Halloween trick-or-treating.
Yes. But I like seeing the costumes people come up with. Some of them are really imaginative and well done.
Well, they don't come up because we have the side door. So our other roommate has the front door, and they'll go to the front door for candy. But we're trying to figure out how to, let them double dip our house, basically.
Basically, yeah. I think next year we're going to be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, now we got the new... Everybody on the channel knows, or everybody who's, been here a while knows that we got the new fence put up, so our gates... Mm-hmm. Our gates will open double, so we could just leave the whole back open and walk this way or enter if you dare sign would get the kids in the yard. Which sounds like way creepy, so I'm sorry I'm talking like that. what can we do to get the kids in the yard?
Bring the children to me.
Yeah. We just would like trick-or-treaters at the other entrance to our house.
That, and I like to scare them.
Yeah, well.
But that's me. I get it. I come by it naturally. Anyway. Question number 9. Do you go on an autumn vacation? And if so, where?
Girl.
The backyard.
I don't even go on a summer vacation. Hold up. I just talked to Brenna for a long time, and I just literally called you girl.
I know.
David, I do not go on a summer vacation. I'm not going on an autumn vacation. I am planning a winter vacation this year, but no one cares about that because the tag's for autumn.
That's all right. Generally, when she says, girl, it's basically akin to anybody else going, dude. So, it's completely non-gendered. I don't take any offense.
But it's girl power. So, everybody's girl.
Of course it is. Anyway.
Sorry. No, it was the whole food thing earlier with Brenna. It was just girl back and forth. And the shoes. So, sorry. I had the weirdest day. Like, all right, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I'm going to go ahead with it anyway.
Have fun with this one, folks.
I had my internet off on my phone for like a hot second. I was in airplane mode. And I came out of airplane mode to 2 texts. One from one of my kids asking what size my other kid's foot was for shoes, which was like the weirdest question, I thought. And then I opened a text from my dad, and it was just like, how do I make a gnome hat?
Gnome. Gnome.
Yeah, gnome.
Hat.
And I'm like for yourself or for like a garden gnome? If it's for yourself, you could use felt. Like, I'm just trying to figure out my 75-year-old dad needing a gnome hat. Then I was like, if it's like a garden gnome that's missing a hat, you can make it out of clay or something, I guess. So anyway, I text him back. He calls me and he says, I need a garden gnome hat. And I'm like, I got the gist of this text. What do you need this garden gnome hat for? And he's like, well, he's retired and he lives in like in a little shack down by the bay, and he's very happy there. And he like gets up in the morning and like does like odd jobs for people, like fixes decks and things like that, because he can't be retired. And so he gets done whatever he's working on by noon, and he has a friend that like lives like 3 trailers down, and he'll go over there and sit on a stump in this guy's yard while he's like hard working, because he's putting up, like, he's refinishing the whole outside of his trailer. So my dad just sits there and has a beer on the stump, and he tells me he needs a garden gnome hat so that when he's sitting on the stump, he could be the garden gnome for his friend Matt. And I just think that's like the best, weirdest thing I've heard all day. So yeah, those were my messages when I got off airplane mode. It was just like, these are the 2 most not connected things.
And that is why I love her dad. I love his sense of humor. It's just fantastic, and it fits mine so well.
Yeah, I was like, don't you remember Toby? Just model it after Toby's hat, which is a story for another time. Toby the tea gnome. But anyway, what were you asking me when I went off? Oh, because I was calling you girl. Because all day it was just like, girl, why is this happening? Sorry.
It's okay.
Did I answer the actual question?
You actually did answer the question.
Okay.
We don't do vacations generally.
This is what happens when I'm like not coloring. I'll just talk and go off on tangents and forget where I am.
All day, every day. Help me.
It's why you love me. You have nothing to say. So you're so glad I feel silence.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bad when you first wake up. Well, I get up like 4 hours before you. I'm wide awake and I've had like a Diet Coke.
I know, and I get up, I haven't had my first cup of coffee yet, and it takes me forever for like my brain to spin up to speed. I walk out of the living room, sit down, and she info dumps for an hour straight. It's like listening to the stream of consciousness of a toddler.
I got stuff to say.
It's fantastic. But first thing in the morning, it's a lot to take.
Look, I don't sleep. You sleep a long time, and when you get up, there's a lot that happened. I mean, you've missed so many things. I'm just trying to like help you before somebody walks down the steps and has something to say. Sorry, we went way off.
That's okay. Last question, number 10.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite autumn memory?
I don't remember yesterday, so give me a hot second. You can tell I did not prepare for these questions in any way. A favorite autumn memory. Ooh, okay. It's not a memory. It's a photo, and I just remembered it, and I loved it. So it came from a memory. Highland Orchards and the apple cider donuts I was just talking about. When Brenna was like 2, maybe not even 2. We were at Highland Orchards and we're out on the picnic benches. They got the picnic tables. That's what they're called. We were there with CJ and Riley, and I got the apple cider donuts, and everybody was getting their donut, and everybody was happy and sitting on the little bench. Brenna was on my knee, like facing me, and she had a donut. Like she had her own. Well, she had her own half of a donut. But she reached up and bit my donut, and we got a picture of it as it happened. So that's like a favorite memory. One, because nobody gets the picture they want of their kid. It's always like 3 seconds too late. So we have a picture of Brenna eating my donut that is like literally between my 2 fingers and in my mouth, and she just bit the other end of it like Lady and the Tramp. That's what I was trying to think of. And I was like, you got your own donut. And then I went to bite hers, like, to play around. And she snatched it so fast. It was like...
When the moon hits
oh my
so
God.
high like
she's still like this.
Pie, that's a donut.
She's still like this.
Yes, I know.
She will eat my food first and then hers. All right, we got to talk to that child. It's going to start with, girl.
You taught her well.
Why do you eat my food?
I don't actually have a favorite autumn memory. There's a lot of things that happen, a lot of things that we do. I don't think I have a favorite autumn memory.
All our memories are good. There's no need for a favorite.
Look. Wow. I think I need at least some rubber boots, probably hip waders at this point.
Hey, I mean, I tried.
It's getting a little deep in here.
I tried to be cute about it, but...
you do cute very, very well, but not like that.
I thought it was sweet, so whatever. Is that the last question?
That is the last question.
Okay, so I just want to quickly say, before you go... You've watched me color these shelves, for however long this video is now. And I didn't finish it. I left it without a background on purpose. So if you want to see the background, come back at the end of the month to see my finished pages video, and you'll get to see whether or not I made a good one or a bad one. It is already done, so I already know how I feel about it. I'm not giving anything away.
And remember to like and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification so that you know when the next video comes up, because she does a lot of videos, and if you miss one, you're gonna be sad.
Wow, I think I'm gonna make that the new ending of my videos as opposed to the congratulations you made it to the end.
I mean, we gotta change it up now and then, right?
This is true. So yeah, until next time, my friends, have a very colorful day. Bye.
Bye.